Good evening, everyone. Senthil here. Is my audio and video clear? Can everyone see my screen and hear my voice clearly? Is my audio and video clear? My infrastructure is good. So today we are going to start with the money management and client profiling session. So technically the last session of batch 46, and we'll wait for a few more minutes. So can someone confirm is the audio and video clear? Attendance is very low, so I request other members to go through the recording and complete this session. It's very important. Thank you everyone. So let's start. So three things we'll be discussing today: money management and client profiling, and psychological management. So emotion control, all those things we'll be discussing today, right? So the same session we learned in the beginning of the session. By that time, someone who doesn't know about future and options, maybe you might not have a clue about what is the span margin, what is the premium, all those things. Again, we'll be reviewing now, so it will be easy for us to understand those things, right? Disclaimer. Trading types. So the types of trading, whatever we are going to do. So intraday cash future option. In intraday, you can do cash future option, that is index option and stock options. BTST, you can do future and options. In limited stocks, you can do cash market also. Swing trading 3 to 5 days. Technically, it is not 3 to 5 days. It can be 3 days, 5 days only for future and option. But when you get into cash market, it can go up to 21 days or even 3 months, depending upon your target expectations. Short-term positional trades. Short-term positional trades, 2 to 4 weeks. The most reliable trading method, whatever you are seeing in swing or positional channel, so that will be the right way of investment. So stress-free investment, I will say you, with a small risk, we will be expecting a higher reward. So I request everyone to concentrate more on these short-term positional trade to create your wealth and to stick with stock market for a longer duration. Right? Positional option, technically open options are only 3 days. If it is a strategy, it can be 5 days. If it is a short straddles, then you can short strangles, you can hold till the end of the month. Positional future, again it is in between 1 to 5 days maximum. Long-term delivery, even if it is a long-term delivery, you have to keep a stop loss of maximum 3 to 4% only, not more than that. Any doubts in this, sir, madam? So I believe in detail, we have learned all these things, right? Next, money management, delivery trading. So that is when we get into swing trading or short-term positional trading in cash market or long-term delivery, whatever may be the variety or the type of number of days you are taking the position. So for delivery trading, just a minute. So money management, what we are going to learn is delivery trading, index future, stock future positional, stock future intraday, index options, stock options. So short-term delivery trades, split your capital into 10 parts and invest one part in each stock. So however you are confident, do not put all your capital in one single stock. Can I get one line of yes from everyone? It's my humble request. However you are confident, whatever news you have, whatever information you have, please do not dump all your capital in one single position. That will be always, we will be in a trouble, because that becomes our practice, and out of 10 times, 2 times it will be a big trap. See what happened today. Nifty is completely down because of the global cues, right? Because of the global cues, Nifty is completely down. So now, in this situation, if you're stopped, if you might have slipped, that is, if you might have missed your stop loss, then you will be holding the position with the bigger loss with the whole capital. So always remember, split your capital into 10 parts and invest one part in each stock. Don't invest in the same sector. 1 or 2 is accepted. Don't invest all funds in the same day. So now market expected, that is Nifty is expected to reach 50 SMA or go little below, and it may reverse and it may give a new lifetime high, depends on the global cues. In case if it is reversing, so what we'll think is, yes, market has started reversing. We will invest all our positions here, just like here. So what happened? Next day there was a crash, one green. Again there was a crash. After that only it went continuously upside. So this movement is very much possible every time. A fake reversal or a reversal and after that a downtrend. So don't invest all your positions here. One part, maybe two part, two part, two part, two part, two parts, so that even one or two stop loss hits also, these all will give you exponential profits, which will cover the previous two stop losses. Are we clear, sir, madam? Any doubts in understanding this? Right? Market, market or stock does not always goes in one single direction. If it is the uptrend, there will be a retracement. There will be a small correction. Then only it will start going up. Any capital is sufficient to start with. Don't wait for big capital to start with. If you have 50,000, start. If you have 25,000, start. If you have 10,000, start. There is no doubt. Start accumulating your capital. That is very, very important. Start accumulating your capital slowly. Accumulate only if you are in profits. That means if you are starting your trading with 50,000 rupees, let's say, like if you are starting your trading with 50,000 rupees, just a minute, let me go to the example sheet, right? 50,000 rupees, and you are dividing this into 5 parts and you started trading. So now, if there is profits adding up, profits, if you start adding up your profits, like this, if you have a stats, then only accumulate capital. If you are having continuous losses, then there is some correction to be done in your studying or reading the charts, correct it, again bring the capital back, then add your capital. Are we clear? So sometimes what happens, you invest 50,000, you'll end up lost with 5,000. Again, there will be a loss of another 5,000. You will add another 50,000 capital. So this is wrong. Are we clear, sir, madam? It's a part of trading psychology. So slowly we will start thinking, okay, since it is low capital, we are making loss. So let's add up capital. Again, the same sequence will happen. What happens? Your capital becomes 80,000. You will add another 1 lakh rupees. Do not do this. Do not do this. Don't add capital when you are in losses. So you have to bring your capital back. Then only you have to start adding your capital. Any doubts, sir, madam? Right. Next. Do not expect profits in round figure. Do not expect profits in round figure. So whenever you see your targets 5%, 7%, 10%, or TSL is coming near cost, exit with some profits or good profits. Do not expect, okay, let us make 5,000 rupees round. Let us make 10,000 rupees round. So do not expect profits in round figures. Default stop loss is 5%. That is disaster management and not not a stop, not 5% to start your trading. Ideal stop loss or technical stop loss is 2 to 3% for a cash market delivery trading. How you know KYC? Same like that, we have to do KYS, know your stock before entering into your position. You are going to invest 10, 50,000, 1 lakh rupees, 2 lakh rupees, 3 lakh rupees. Before investing, you please make sure that what is the stock you are, which sector you are investing, which industry you are investing, how long they are in market, whether it is a penny stock or the stock is getting operated. When you see completely daily upper circuit, that means the stock is some problem with the stock. The say similarly, lower circuits may happen. So avoid those kind of stocks. Buy stocks with your own money. Do not borrow. I have given this explanation in the first session itself. Buy stocks or trading, whatever it is, with your own capital. Do not borrow. No exposure, no borrowing, no margin funding. Sample diversification. So this we will discuss in the core, the client profiling. So our mentors will be calling one by one and we'll discuss on this. So this will not be applicable for everything will not be applicable for everyone, right? So that we will be discussing in the client profiling. So trading discipline. So as we discussed, see, discipline is not something very new for us, right? So schools, college, or any society or any social places, or our flats, apartments, everywhere we are having some sort of norms to be followed. Forget about rules, some sort of norms to be followed. So those norms or those uh, SOPs has to be implemented in our trading also. Follow stop loss discipline. Do not do more than 2 or 3 trades in a day if you are a intraday trader. Do not chase trades. Do not hesitate to book loss at stop loss stages. Do not average in option. Wait for the trend or signal, then only enter in the trading, right? This is a very, very important thing. So we will be on from market, we will be sitting in the desk from 9:15, but we will be getting a proper reversal signal only by 1:30 p.m. or 2 p.m. So by the time we might have done 10 wrong trades and there will be a small damage or big damage might have happened. Avoid that. Avoid that. That is very, very important. Next, do not go against the market. See now, you can see here market is continuously, it is giving a downtrend, right? One, retracement, it's like a reversal signal. So two, three. So now we have to wait for market to settle down. That is, it is a clear indication. Do not take any long positions. Red, red. After that, we should get one bullish candle, bullish green somewhere. That means a sign of reversal should come. You can see here. You can see here. So then only we have to start our investment. Small to, if we get, say like for example, red, small green candle, small doji green, again small green candle. No. Are we clear, sir, madam? That means buyers are coming, but market is not allowing, market is not ready to move upside. Market is not ready to move upside. So we should be very clear. One bullish candle should be there for taking a delivery trading or a call option or buying in future. So one Nifty candle should support. So Nifty is the face of the stock market, right? So if market is not stable, if the face is not giving a positive reaction, there is no point of taking delivery trades in stocks or any other instruments. Do not take positions for full margin. If you are a trader, if you are an investor, yes, you can take positions for full margin. But if you are a trader, then you should always have reserve 25% for your risk management. And if you are an option trader, you should trade only with 25 to 30% of your capital. Buy options only for 10% on your capital. That is very, very important. Buy options only for 10%, or you can go even up to 20%, 25% if you are good in trading. But this methodology should be followed every time. Last thing is, do not panic. So why, sir? Straight away there was a gap down. Oh, gap. There was a red candle. Again there was a there was a gap down here. We cannot do anything here. So this places, whenever market gives a gap down, so we should see what all the stocks are in profit, book that first, or which are all the stock is hitting, breaching 5% stop loss, book that first. You can keep on trailing your profits. You can, wherever the stocks are in profits, you can put a small TSL. If it is sitting, wind off all the positions, and you can re-enter the same stocks in the lower prices. That is very, very important. See, in a simple way, when market gives unexpected movement or abnormal movement, adverse movement, presence of mind is important. You should not get panic. Are we clear, sir, madam? So next is, any doubt till here? Okay. Next is client profiling. See now we have a group of 100 members. Everyone is not same. Everyone cannot do the same activity what others are doing, right? So previously I was doing only delivery trading. Then market went completely high. Then I started doing option writing. Then I took my investment complete. I took all my investment for my office construction, property, all those things. Now I entered into option trading. So it differs. It differs. It depends on the situation. I have low capital. So say like 3-4 lakhs only I'm having. No point of doing delivery trading. So I want to enter into option trading for making some consistent income. So the thing is like you should learn everything in the course content, right? Sir, I want to learn only this much. I'm going to be only a investor. Okay, fine. But others, someone who don't have full capital, that means you have to learn all these things so that you can switch over yourself as a trader or investor or an option trader at any point of time, right? So what kind of trader am I? What kind of trader am I? How much time available or how much time I'm having to trade? So I'm having full time. So someone is working in between 9 to 6 in bank or in some full-time employment. They cannot think about doing intraday because obviously they'll be taking risk on their primary work. How much capital I have? So this is also a very important parameter. Someone is having 50,000, someone is having 5 lakh rupees. You both cannot trade together because obviously the someone who is having a low capital will take high risk, right? How much risk I can take, that is fear. How much profit I want, that is greed. So we should have something called as risk management. We should do something called as risk management. Say like for example, your capital is 1 lakh rupees. You can take a risk of only 20,000 rupees. So can I take this 20,000 rupees stop loss in 2 or 3 single trades? I'm sorry, 2 or 3 trades, not single trade. Can I take a stop loss of 20,000 rupees in a single trade or 2 or 3 trades? No, right? So we have to divide this into at least 20 times. That means per trade risk risk should be only 1,000 rupees. Per trade risk should be only 1,000 rupees. It should not be more than that. Okay. Per trade risk, just a minute. Just a minute. Let me close and open the Excel. Somewhere it got stuck. Okay. So per trade risk should be only 1,000 rupees. So when your stop loss is hit for 1,000 rupees for one single day, what you can do is you can give this 2 attempts for per day, so that you'll be having 10 days time period to recover the loss and come back into profit. Next is at the same time you can keep a target of 2,000 to 3,000 per day. So when your daily target is met, it is very mandatory that you have to close your trade and you have to get out of the trading terminal. Are we clear? Can I get one line of yes from everyone? Any doubt? In two criteria you have to exit your day, that is 2,000 rupees loss per day. That is 2 attempts you are giving, 1,000 rupees per trade, per risk, per trade. And if 2 times stop loss hits, that is into 2 times stop loss hits, you have to exit your day, right? Do not try to recover the loss in the same day itself. Most of the times what we have seen is we will be ending up with deep losses. Why? I'll tell you why. We'll be either in the long or short, right? We'll be either in the long or short. I'm telling about intraday trading. Delivery trading, there is no much to discuss about continuous thing, because it is one entry, one stop loss, one target, right? But multiple trades happens only in terms of intraday trading. What you will do in this market, it is per day. It is one day. If you buy, there was a loss. If you sold, if you buy a call option, there is a loss. If you buy a put option, there is a loss, because market didn't move for a market didn't give a big movement. So what happens, if even if you buy a call option for 100 rupees, it comes to 90. And even if you buy a put option at 100 rupees, it is coming to 90. So you do this multiple 5 times your stop loss will hit, right? These kind of days are unavoidable, number one. Number two, only when the market is starting here, only when the market gets closed here, then only you will know it is a sideways momentum. Because when you buy the position here, what do you think? Market will go up. You will be holding a call option. What happened? It will hit your stop loss. So what you will do? You will take a put option. Again, market going up in some time and it is hitting your stop loss. Close your trade here. Any doubt, sir, madam? Any doubt? So when you do this one, 2, 3, 4, 5, you'll be losing 5,000 rupees by the end of the day. So please do not do that, especially when you are in option trading, right? So close your day with restricted loss, and the same time, when you see 2 or 3,000 rupees profit, it is almost like 3%, which is excellent. 2 or 3% in option trading is very, very excellent per day. So you have to close your day, close your trading terminal and move out for other work. Do not engage yourself in market, because definitely market will take the money back which it gave in the morning time, right? So next is, okay, risk management will continue here. So now we discussed about 2,000 loss per day or 3,000 profit per day, or 2 to 3,000 profit per day. Once it is done, close your trade, right? Some unfortunate situations, what will happen? Back-to-back losses, 5 days losses will be there, and when you lose 10% of your capital, take a break, right? Verify, validate. So now this is the place where we get this is the place to realize ourselves that are we really following the trade setup. See, when you verify your trades and when you validate with the charts, here what you will see is, you will not be seeing charts, you will be seeing, are we clear? Are we clear? Most of the times. Or the other case might be, what is that? Sideways market or market crash. These two things we cannot avoid. These two things we cannot avoid. This 10,000 out of your 1 lakh capital, if there was a loss out of the sideways market or market crash, these two things we cannot avoid. Are we clear, sir, madam? It is for you, it is for me also, right? Can anyone make profit in this market? Can anyone make profit in a call option or put option? Definitely not possible, because market didn't give, Nifty didn't give movement at all, premium didn't go up at all, so it was only depreciating. So how I might have made profit? So this is unavoidable. But this can be avoided by verifying your trades. Have I took the right trade? Am I entered in the right entry, right stop loss, right target? So whether it made a profit or did it came back, or you can validate yourself and you can check this. Are we clear, sir, madam? Any doubts? If you follow charts, you can verify, you can validate, and you can correct yourself. This loss can be recovered in no time. But if you are following emotions, there is no end. There is no end. Right. So next is, see, we will be doing this type of client profiling. So that is, fill your name. I'll give you this template. So based on the template, we will start calling you and we'll start discussing you. So write your mobile number, write your capital, what type of trade you want to do. That is intraday, delivery, swing, time availability, 3 hours in a day, 5 hours in a day, full day, expected returns, 10%, 15%, 20% per month, or 20% per annum. You can write here. Risk capability. The higher the returns you are expecting, higher the risk will be applicable. So please be clear on that. So if you know the strategy, you can write your strategy. number of trades. So how much time you have to place these number of trades? It's not only making entry, you have to make exits also. That is very, very important. Holding period. So you can write this and you can send to us. I'll give you this format at the end of the session. I'll post in the Telegram. You can just copy and you can send it to our support mail ID. Right. Process of trading, stock selection should be done one day before. So in our trade setup, we clearly know what is the stock we are going to trade tomorrow, because we do our research only in EOD stocks, end of the day stocks, daily chart. So once the market is closed, do your research either after 3:30 or 7:30 or 9:30 or early morning. Don't do your research just before the market opens. Are we clear? Can I get one line of yes from everyone? Not only for positional, for intraday, short term, long term, everything, the stock selection will be done only on daily charts. Select 3 stocks for long, 3 stocks for short. Sometimes you'll be getting 10 stocks for long or 10 for short. In this itself, you can filter. You select, you filter out, bring it to 5. After that, see the option chain or open interest, so that if it is applicable, if it is a non-derivative stock, if it is a non-derivative stock, we cannot do anything. If it's a derivative stock, see the option chain and open interest, right? You can make an entry based on, you can make a further filtration based on these things, right? So select 3 for long, 3 for short, trade as per Nifty direction. That is very, 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 very important. Nifty direction in the sense plus 30 or minus 30, we can go for long. If Nifty is negative 50, right, negative 50 and above, definitely we should not take any delivery trades or long positions. What will happen is, if you see today's market, what happened is it opened. So let's see the chart. Opened, came down. After that, there was a sharp reversal for some time. Tried moving up, complete crash. Right. So we have to see whether market is sustaining in positive. Number one. Number two, when you make a delivery positions, Nifty should be uptrending. Nifty should be uptrending, not Nifty should be not downtrending. Any doubt in this? I'll show you what is uptrending and what is downtrending. Uptrending daily time frame. Yes, that is very. This is downtrending. This is uptrending. This is downtrending. So this is the very wrong time to make a delivery positions. If the stock is moving up, then it should not be a part of Nifty, right? It should not, sectorial influence should not be there. It should not be a part. It should not be a part of finance, that is banking or financial sector, or it should not be a pharma sector. If it is something else, yes, we can do. Any doubts? I'll show you one more example. Just a minute. Nifty sectorial. See, these are the small things which may avoid losses, right? Which may avoid losses. Just a minute. So now you can see Nifty is 1.1% negative, right? All other index other than, all index are in negative only. That is all other Nifty Pharma, Nifty Media, whatever it is. So even if you take a delivery positions, next day it may not perform well. The continuation, money control, we can see that just for an understanding. It is not working. So especially when we have an events, now there is some news, Israel putting some bomb, something is happening. So those events, something may happen tomorrow morning 7 a.m. or 4 a.m. Right? Nobody knows that. So it is better to avoid taking fresh positions. What is going to happen in next 2 or 3 days, sir? Right? See, you are doing delivery trading because you want to be peaceful, right? And even if you want to do a derivative trading also, you can avoid these 2 or 3 days, relax from out of the market. The next is maintain stop loss and always book profits when you see it. Exit stop loss when it hits, don't revise or shift your stop loss. That means when you are making an entry at 500, your stop loss is 492. At any point of time, exit here. Any doubt? Any doubt? If it is straight away coming down, if you are entering at 500 and stock is going to 515, coming down to 502, exit here. This is called as TSL. This is called as SL. When you're buying at 500, stock goes to 550 and coming back to 545 or 540, exit. This is again TSL. Any doubt? At any point of time, you should not exit here at 492. This is wrong. This is completely wrong. Any doubt, sir, madam? This is fine, accepted, right? Do not revise this to 482 or 472. It is not going to help us at all. That will be the beginning of the downtrend, or the stock may further crash to any downline. We don't know that, right? So trading errors. So what are all the common mistakes? Even you do, I do. Yeah, I started trading. Even I do. I was doing mistakes. Initially, I was trading with algo. So a lot of testing were going on. Losses happened. After that, I started trading in options. Again, how to say that control. We have to bring back our control. So these are all the common mistakes. So let's see. Trading platform. So first is learn about the trading platform and options. It is very, very important because whatever the if you stop trading and come back after 6 months, again it will be upgraded. So many options might have come, so you have to explore. You have to take advantage of the platform. Brokerage and taxes, right? So if you do 100 option trading, 100 times option trading in a month, by default you will be paying 4,000 rupees as a brokerage, 20 rupees for buy and 20 rupees for sell. So in this case, we should know what is the brokerage, what is the taxes, and all those things. We should calculate how much. 20 into 100 is 2,000 plus 2,000, 100 for buy, 100 for that is 20 for buy, 20 for sell, plus approximately 3,000 will be the taxes and all those things. You make profit or not, you have to make the charges will be 7,000 rupees. So we should be very clear about this. Number of trades with less capital or more capital, restrict yourself to 2 intraday trades per week and 5 to 8 positional trades per month. Exposure or leverage, I'll say if it is an intraday trading, don't take exposure or leverage, trade with your own money only. Margin funding, calculate interest before you take that. Stop loss is God. I'll say there is nothing more to explain, right? If 10 times stop loss is hitting, let it hit. Are we clear? Can I get one line of yes from everyone? Can I get one line of yes from everyone? If 10 times continuously stop loss is hitting, let it hit. Because in the 10th time, you have to take a break, right? 20th time, that means you are completely wrong. So this is the analysis, or this is the heads up we get when stop loss is hitting, right? Instead of keeping 1,000 rupees stop loss, if you close every trade at 7,500 or 8,500 or 5,000, right? It is eating 10 times of the stop loss or 15 times of the stop loss. 3 trades is eating. So we will not recognize what is happening in our trading system. So strictly follow stop loss. Only stop loss will make you understand what is going wrong. The moment when in the last week or the before week and all, like I am entering at 100 rupees, it is going up to 104, coming down to 80, and again it is hitting my stop loss. Again, it is slowly going above. That means that particular day, IV implied volatility was 25. That means I was supposed to keep a stop loss of 30 points. Are we clear? When your stop loss hits, at least we have something to go and see what is the damage, and we can control the damage. So this particular day, I should not have traded. Are we clear, sir, madam? Any doubts? So these are our stop loss will help you to understand where it went wrong. So if you don't put a stop loss, and if you go by the way where market is going, it is a never-ending story. Strategy one strategy is sufficient for a profitable trading. One strategy is sufficient for a profitable trading. When there is a stop loss, don't switch over the strategy, follow it at least for one cycle. Pledging stocks and trading with derivatives. Trading in F&O, you should be very, very clear. If your derivatives strategy goes wrong, what will happen is you will be losing your existing portfolio. So that is very, very important. So next is instrument types. So it's a very, very important point. Trade with the instruments only what you can manage. Trade with the instruments only what is the risk you can manage. Can we trade? Can we enter in the same stock after hitting stop loss and moves again? Yes, there is nothing wrong. 2 times we can give a chance. Say like for example, RSI 40, we are making an entry. Next day again it may hit the stop loss. Next time it will give a big movement. Yes, we can make a entry. But third time, no. Only 2 times. At RSI, when the trade based on RSI, very commonly it happens. Very commonly it happens even in the intraday time frame and delivery. Yes, 2 times in the same stock we can make an entry. So instrument types. So cash, reliable, future, high risk, same like that. Reward option, it should be an option. If you are an expert, complete expert, then only you think about option, or else please do not put your heads and tails in option, because unless the cash market or the future moves, say like for example, if spot is not moving from 500 to 520, future will not move from 500 to 505 to 530 or 525. So if this is not moving, option also will not move. So please be very clear before you trade into option. You should be clear in your analysis and the accuracy rate more than 80%, then you trade in options. Trading psychology, it's very simple. We should know what is the purpose of trade. So why we are coming into trading, sir? Why we trade or invest? Do we have one single line answer? I'm sorry, single word answer. Everyone, one single line, right? Profit. That we can tell in different way. Earn money, create passive income, wealth, everything we can tell. But ultimately it ends with money, and this is not a bad word. Even for that only, I am also trading in market today, right? So now 2 things. One, when you make profit, exit the market for that particular day. And the stop loss limit reached, again exit. So these 2 are, make it as a thumb rule. When you make profit by 9:35 a.m. itself, close, exit for the day, because you have another 6.5 or 6 hours, 15 minutes or 20 minutes you'll be having. That market will take back the money. There is no doubt in that, right? So next is okay. So emotion control. So this can be managed with two things. One, if you know your entry, stop loss, target, TSL, holding period. Next is you should add risk and reward management plus money management. So if you follow this, I'll say there is no emotion or no control. It will be simply a calculation or mathematics, right? On the other side, it can be your emotions, nothing but it's one point of time. Emotion will turn into furious. We become aggressive. Will Some ego issues with market will come. So how I'm trading for 5 times in the same day, 5 times it is hitting stop loss. Let me trade for the sixth time. I want to recover the profit today itself. That is how we will turn. We will become furious. We will become aggressive. Never ever become aggressive in market. Definitely sixth time, seventh time, eighth time, ninth time also the stop loss will hit, because that day market will be flat. That day market will be highly volatile. Both the things we cannot manage. Are we clear? Any doubts, sir, ma'am? Next, to pacify your emotion or to pacify your ego, what we require is daily we require. Any doubt in this? This is the only medicine for your emotion control. Other than that, you go to anyone, you take any counseling, you read any book, nothing will pacify your emotion. Any doubts, sir, madam? Can I get one line of yes from everyone? Small, consistent profit in regular interval. That is the medicine. Are we clear? That means 2000, 1500, 750, 300, at least no profit, no loss, 300, 1500. Okay, today was a bad day. I lost 2000. Today was a good day. I made 5000. So if it goes like this continuously, yes, for a whole month, if things goes like this, you will be a healthy trader. There is no doubt in this. Now, let's say a small calculation, right? Let's say like with 1 lakh capital, you can make 10,000 rupees. So now the same thing you got used for this activity, and you want 20,000 profit now. What is to be done? Can we double the trading, double the lot size? Can we increase the quantity, or can we trade double the trading time? No, what is to be done is increase your capital to 2 lakh rupees. Are we clear? Any doubt? Maintain same lot size. Yes, you have to double your capital. That is the only option. That is the only option. See, for 1 lakh rupees, if you are taking a risk of only a loss of only 300 rupees, it is a healthy trading. Your maximum loss is 2000 rupees. It is a healthy trading. For 2 lakh rupees, your maximum loss will be 4000 rupees, which is again 2%. It is a healthy trading. With the same capital, do not try to double your profit. Always it will give you 4-5 days wrong trades. You will lose 20%, 15% on your capital. So do not do that. Right. Position sizing, as I told you, 10 positions at a time. Money management is very, very important. Holding period, which instrument to hold for how many days. Hedging, use wherever it is only required. Book stop loss if required instead of hedging. Hedging is an activity to be done in the beginning of the trade to avoid adverse losses, not to hedge the position when you are in big loss. That is wrong. Stop loss and TSL, these two will remove your emotions. Just now what I told, stop loss and TSL, these two will remove your emotion. See, now all your emotion, all your fear will get over. When your capital is 1 lakh rupees, your fear will go when you add up 20,000 rupees profit. Are we clear? Any doubts, sir? Your capital is 1 lakh rupees. When it becomes 1,20,000, you will start becoming very confident, because even if you lose 3,000 rupees, it will be going out from your profit only. So you will not get that much scared of taking positions. Of course, yes, it's not good to lose money. There is no doubt in that, but still it is manageable. So all things, all this panic will happen only for the first 2 or 3 months. First 2 or 3 months. So next, you can proceed further. So what we do after completion of the learning. So now, very important thing is pending lectures. Please complete it. Take notes. Notes is already provided. Write in a way where you will understand easily. Write in a way where you will understand easily. Right. Next is practice. So this is very important with dummy trading. Dummy trading. So after practicing, right, 1 month or 3 months or 1 year, it will take lot of time. It will take lot of time, right? That depends on you only. Lot of time in the sense, if you are for a delivery trading, if you are coming only for 15 days and if you are moving away from the market, it will take 1 year time. For an intraday trading or a short-term positional trading or option trading, if you are if you are practicing continuously for 3 months, you will become an expert. No doubt in that. So it all that what is the time you give to the market without compromising uh, your core business or job. Can I get one line of yes from everyone? Do not deviate. Do not deviate from your primary business or job, because that is where you are getting your monthly fixed income, right? So do not deviate from that particular thing. Trading or investment should not affect your personal life, also your professional life. That should be the main agenda when you enter into this industry, right? Next is first goal is to make 3% or 5% or 8% profit on your actual capital. Second goal is to repeat the first goal for 3 months. See, it's like the moment you start with 1 lakh rupees, when you make 3,000 rupees, second, third month, you cannot make 20, 30,000 rupees and all per month. You have to slowly maintain the consistency. You have to maintain the consistency. Over trading should be 100% avoided. There is a very clear term which is called as over trading. That means even if it is in loss, we trade more to recover the loss in the same day. Even if it is in profit, we trade more to make more profit in the same day. Over trading should be avoided. Right. Next, follow one strategy. One strategy is sufficient for you to make profit. It can be a delivery trading, it can be a trade from bottom, it can be an option writing, it can be an option buying, it can be future trading, it can be HAC, whatever it is. Follow one strategy continuously. Initial days you will be having losses, or that is the reason I told you to enter into mock trading, where your trades are getting registered. You can put in Sensible, you can put in any trading platform, that is dummy trading platform you can use, and you can register your trades. Then only we will know. So always calculate risk and reward in terms of percentage, right? See, because then only we will start growing ourselves to next level. See, I have a plan to trade with 36 lots of Nifty. That is the maximum lot size which is allowed. Not now. Now I am trading with initially what I'll do after coming back to market, I was trading with 10 lots, right? Per trade I was making 10,000. At the same time, loss was 7500, or one day it went even up to 18,000 it went. It was little alarming, but capital was 3 lakh rupees, but still that is fine, right? But we should calculate the risk and reward in terms of percentage, then only we can manage things. So now 36 lots I want to trade. I want to keep a stop loss of 12 points. The current Nifty lot size is 50. So how much? If one stop hits, I'll be losing 21,000 rupees. So for this, capital required is 5 lakh rupees. Right. So what is the percentage? Approximately how much, sir? 4%. approximately 4.5%. At the same time, I'm keeping a target of 15 points. 15 points plus TSL. So when target hits, it is approximately 5.2 point, 5.5%. So we should scale up. We can scale up ourselves only when we start calculating in terms of percentage, right? Please clearly you register yourself. We are going to work today for tomorrow. We work for tomorrow. That means for taking the result for after 6 months, after 1 year, we have to put our hard work today. There is no doubt in that. See, I'm taking sessions today, right? In between 7 to 9, I'm taking session. So in between, I have multiple meetings are going there. But still, I was not in market for the last 3 years. But still now, in the last 3 months, I'm sitting in market from 8:30. I'm sitting on desk. So I'm stretching myself. I was very happily. I was living very happily without seeing market. I used to come and see only by the end of the day and get updated myself. But I want to make money, then we have to stretch. No other option. So today's effort, what we are doing, that can be taken reward in the next 3 months, 6 months, from there continuously to your future. What I understood in Nifty trading strategy, the current trend is it's not a conclusion, just my initial observation. 9:15 to maybe like 11. I'm sorry, 11 a.m. one session. Okay, this is the session with momentum. After that, 11 to 12:30, it's a dead hour. If you buy, stop loss. If you sell, stop loss. That means if you buy a call option, it's a stop loss. If you buy a put option, it hits stop loss, because that is the time premiums are completely depreciating, right? Again, the moment, see why 12:30, because that is the time most of the persons want to close the positions, especially retail traders wants to close the position and move out for lunch. That is the time movement is happening. 12:30 to 1:30, there is one movement. After that, again 1:30 to 2 o'clock, or maybe like 1 to 2 o'clock, there is no big movement. After 2 o'clock, again one big movement is happening as per the trend. So now, if I can able to make profit in this session itself, I don't have to I don't have to be in the rest of the session. Are we clear? So to understand this, it took 2 to 3 months. So like this, you have to create your observation. So now 9:15 to 11 a.m. If it is maybe like in the next season, what will happen after 3 months, 6 months? It will become a dead phase. So that time again I have to sit and observe the whole day, and I have to arrive a result. So these things can be done by you only, right? So let's do a foolish calculation. Let's do a foolish calculation, right? So now let's assume that we are starting with a capital of 1 lakh rupees. Okay. So I am taking a foolish calculation for 24 months. You can see here, right? I am taking a rough estimated profit of expected reward ratio of 15% per month. 15% per month. For 15%, you don't have to you don't have to struggle a lot. One small option strategy, or uh, uh, dividing your capital into 5 parts, 20,000 each, and taking a delivery trading will easily do. Right? So if you see the result, I can show you 15,000, 15,000. Every third month I have taken 0. That means 1 month will be good, 1 month will be bad. So every third month I have taken 0 for the buffer, number 1. Number 2, for 1 lakh it is 15%. For 1 lakh, I'm sorry, for 2 lakh it should be 30,000, right? Am I right or not? Yes or no, sir? Yes, but still I have taken only 15,000. That means I'm taking sufficient cushion to make profit. I'm not going to damage my capital. I'm not going to give stress for my capital for giving this reward, right? It is maybe you will start with 7,000, 8,000, 10,000. It is fine. It's not required that it should be 15%. It can be even 3,000. It can be even 4,000, it can be even 5,000. The end result, what we require is a small profit by the end of the month. That's all, right? So when we follow this method itself, right, you can see at the end of 2 years, it will be 3.5 lakh rupees. Is it motivating? But how it is putting in Excel or showing in a PPT, it is not so easily. We have to spend time for our research. Number one, for our research. Number two, for our spending our time in our taking positions, and next putting stop loss. So all those things we have to making exits. So all those things we have to spend time. Right? See, research will not take much time. Every Sunday, if you spend 1 hour, that is too much of time, I'll say. Every Sunday, if you spend 1 hour of time, that is too much. After that, you can put a price alert when the stock is moving above the level. When you see the the charts are matching, you can make an entry. So it is simple. When you get practiced every day, 5-10 minutes running the scanner, and when you do your research, it will be easy for understanding. The previous day stocks also will be listed, right? So this is a very important track. So first is do not jump into trading immediately. First is practice. Next is mock trading, that is mock trading or dummy trading, which is practice. Then invest partial amount. That means if you are planning to start with 2 lakh rupees, invest only 50,000, test for 3 months, then add another 50,000. If it is profitable, add another 50,000 3 months, add another 50,000 3 months. So from there on, you can add on capitals. Any doubt? Right. I have one confusion. There is a question. I have one confusion. If you follow the SP setup, our target is always near or some stock near or okay. Some stocks give us entry, then stop loss hits. We have to fine tune our stock selection, sir. That is very important. We have to fine tune our stock selections. Initially, what will happen is whatever stocks we see, it will be like it is accepted only, right? That is where we have to upgrade ourselves, fine tuning, right? Whenever we see a stock, it looks like accepted. Is it accepted? Not accepted. It is not a proper doji. Body is visible, right? Is this accepted? Answers. See, this is the problem. It is not accepted because it is not the end of the trend, sir. It should be like this. That is what I told. There is no mistake. There is no mistake. Our initial observations will be like this. We feel this is right. This is also right. But strictly, we have to follow the trade setup. We have to see our primary work should be rejecting the stock. Are we clear? Our primary work should be rejecting the stock, not selecting the stock. If you start selecting, I'll tell you, sir, you will not believe me, you will select 50 stocks in a day. If you start selecting, you will select 50 stocks in a day. But out of 50 stocks, when you run a screener, when you get even 100 stocks, if you start rejecting, you will not get even 1 to 2 stocks. You will not even get 1 to 2 stocks. For everything, we'll be having a reason. That is what we want. We need only 3 or 4 stocks in a week. Are we clear? For a delivery trading, we require only 3 or 4 stocks in a week. We need only 10 to 15 stocks in a month. That's all we require. That means out of 2,000 stocks, we have to do lot of rejection. Right? So any doubts? Okay, client profiling, just a minute. Let me take money management. So I'll give you this. So I'll post you that particular tabular column in the Telegram so that you can send me the details. So now Very important, two more things. So you start your trading, as I told you, don't borrow money. That is all fine, but never touch the funds under commitment. Okay, I might have told you first itself, but still I'm insisting the funds which you have kept for your children's education. Are we clear? Can I get one line of yes from everyone? Please do not touch these funds to bring into stock market, the funds which is kept for your children's education, marriage funds. Maybe you are having a plan to marry your daughter by 2030 or your son by 2030. Today is only 2024. There is 6 year time. So can I rotate this? Can I put in long term or short term investment? Please do not touch that fund. I had a RD of 5,000 rupees for my daughter. Recently, 3-4 months back, it got matured. I transferred this to. It was a 10 years RD. 5,000 rupees today. It is very easy for me to invest 5,000 rupees. But when I was getting 34,000 rupees salary, I was making this 5,000 rupees. It was very difficult for me. It was so hard earned money. So I didn't touch that money. This 10 lakh rupees I just transferred to FD. I told it is maybe like for her college it will be like another 5 years. She's in 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 5 years. So 5 years I told whatever appreciation is coming, I'm fine with that. Simply put in fixed deposit. I don't want to put anywhere else. So like this, fixed money, the fund which you have taken, it hard-earned money which you have taken for some commitment, it should be only for that. Please do not bring that funds into stock market. Next is emergency funds. So please keep, if you, I am aware that everyone will be having, please keep at least 3 months of your routine monthly running cost as an emergency funds, which is accessible to your family members also, so that uh, maybe like some tough times, we should not, at least for 3 months, we'll be having a breathing period, right? So next is, without clearing debt, uh, clearing the loans or debts,